Let's check out the chorus effect, which is one of 3 classic modulation studio effects, which is the chorus, phaser, and flanger we'll talk about in other videos. The chorus effect is based on modulating very short delay time to create a thicker, wider sound. So here I have just 2 samples of guitar chords. Let's listen. Let's go and load the chorus effect. And let's listen just out of the bat. Nice, so we can hear that thickening effect of the chorus. Let's go over and see what's going on here. So first of all, we have the dry-wet knob. You will find on many effects, this is a very important knob deciding the mix between the dry, no effect, and the wet, only the effect. So that gives us an option to mix between. Let's keep it on 50. Nice, now we have 2 delay lines. So essentially the chorus duplicate the sound, and we have 2 other duplicates of it that are being slightly delayed and modulated. First, let's turn off delay 2, so we're only listening to delay 1 at the moment. Nice. Here we have a high-pass filter. For the delay, let's put in 100% wet so we can hear it. So it will only let the very high frequencies pass to eliminate any low frequencies rumble. Here is the delay time. And that's the delay 1. Here we have delay 2, which we have 3 modes. Right now it's off. We can put it on fix, which will not modulate this delay time. And we have mod, which will modulate it according to delay 1, which is always being modulated, meaning changed. We can also link between the 2. So we can change the timing of the 2 with just 1 slider. Here we have the modulation window. We have the amount of modulation and the speed. Let's listen to that. That's the amount and the speed. Nice. We can even put times 20, which will create a very extreme result of modulation. Now you can change everything from the XY window or from the amount here and the rate here. Nice. We also have the feedback, how much of the signal is going to get feedback into the input. You can start hearing that flanging effect. And we also have the polarity, which will switch the polarity. And this is very apparent in extreme short delay times with fast speed. And will give us a different sound. Lastly, you can right-click on the chorus and turn on crisp, which should be on by default unless you're using an older version or you open a project that used an older version of the chorus, which will just make the sound quality a tiny bit cleaner and will consume a tiny bit more CPU, but it is on by default. Right-click to make sure it is for you. And that's it. That is the chorus effect. Very useful effect to create a thicker sound, sometimes wider sound. There's great presets that come with it. Check it out. It's a classic effect on guitars or almost anything. You can put it on pads, on backing vocals, even on sometimes hats or anything you want to slightly diffuse and push back in the mix.